did the automated pumpkin and melon farms look like before observers? No, don't look at me. I actually have no idea since I started playing Minecraft after observers were already a thing. So, let's build one and find out. Where does one even begin? I mean, I have melons, I have pumpkins. I'm pretty sure we need a piston, so come on, do a thing. Fine, if you don't want to cooperate, I'll find someone who does. I guess we want to start off with the dirt, just put in like melon seeds, grow this up. I'm pretty sure we want to have it going into another block of dirt. Then we do need a piston to actually push that, but how do we detect that? Observers really did make things too easy. Well, in order for a farm to be automated, we need to have a collection system, so let's just put like a chest over here, and maybe when we harvest the pumpkin or the melon, the piston is going to push everything into this hopper, and it's going to end up in the chest. I just don't know how to send the signal or actually detect when the piston needs to activate to push in the melon or of course the pumpkin. One thing I guess we need to find out is, are melons and pumpkins actually solid blocks? I can't believe I actually never tested this out, and they're actually full block. Okay, hear me out, some of you may recognize this design, and for those of you that don't, this is just a simple redstone dust key. We place a redstone dust, it pops off, and of course we can grab this signal from this piece. But essentially what's happening over here is that we always have this block powered with a lever, and of course if we place redstone dust over here, it's going to get activated, and this block is gonna be powered. This repeater is going to get the signal from that block, lead it into this block, which is going to power the redstone dust, which is connected to this block, which is going to activate our sticky piston, and it's going to break it, giving us a really nice redstone key. And of course we can do whatever we want with the signal on the other side. But what I'm thinking is that we should use this principle for the actual melon and the pumpkin farm. I guess we can call it
the redstone dust key principle.
So what I'm trying to get out of this and implement into the actual melon and pumpkin farm is this little system over here. Technically we are not detecting anything, but it looks like when we place the redstone dust we are detecting it, so the piston can actually break it. But of course that's not the case, we just have the lever powering this block and the redstone is just going to get activated when we place it. So we could use something like this. For example, if we place like a melon over here or the pumpkin just kinda naturally growing, they are going to send this signal into the piston, which is going to break it. Now that's good and all in practice, but how do I actually implement it? Well, I know this much, the melon or the pumpkin is going to go on this spot. We can't actually have the signal go up because the melon and the pumpkin are going to get broken. So our next best thing is to actually send this signal sideways. So if we actually power the melon and the pumpkin, of course we found out that they are full blocks, they should actually power this redstone dust. And of course this redstone dust is leading into this block and it's going to power the piston. Kinda the same principle we had over there. Oh no, did I just figure it out? This might be easier than I thought. So if we have one block over here that's powered by lever, maybe behind the actual hopper, and we power this block, we should technically be able to put a repeater going into a melon. If we place that, is that going to break? Yes! And did it actually end up in the chest? Looks like it is. And my inventory is just a mess. So I guess when the actual melon or the pumpkin grows, we're going to send this signal from this repeater into the melon, which is temporarily going to power this redstone, activating the piston. And I guess we do need to kinda cover everything up just to make sure that the drops are 100% of the time going to end up in the hopper. But this is amazing, we already figured it out. I knew this would come in handy.
The redstone dust key principle.
Works every time, anytime. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it works, that's the most important thing. I honestly can't wrap my mind around how to make this a bit more compact without using the observers. This might be like a micro farm for the melons and the pumpkins. Of course, right now we're using melons. All you have to do is to just remove this seed over here, plant the actual pumpkins, and grow them over here naturally. Of course, you can just cover some of these blocks over here, even the chest with like a stair or something, so you can still open it, and you're just going to prevent every single drop. I guess this is it. If any of you guys have been playing Minecraft before the observers were a thing and made a pumpkin or a melon farm, let me know if you actually made it a bit smaller. I'm gonna call it a day with this one. Would you rather go for this or something like this? For the collection system, you can just have a minecart with a hopper going around. Which one do you think is harder?